got yet another franchise tag for you guys. This time it's with the Bears wide receiver Allen Robinson. Um, in the last this past season, he tied for first in the NFL with 12 games for 70 plus receiving yards, which tied Stephon Diggs. But he also totaled 102 catches for 1,250 yards and 6 touchdowns, which I think is pretty good. In the past couple of years, he's actually been really good too. He ranked third in total receptions, 200, third in receiving yards, 2,397, which is really impressive, and second in receiving first downs created, which is 131. And this article was written by Kevin Patcher, who's around the NFL writer, and reported by Ian Rappaport, of course, like the last two were. So you go first, Mario. What do you think of the Chicago Bears franchise tagging Allen Robinson?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Allen Robinson on staying another year in Chicago. My two roommates are Chicago Bears fans, and they talk nothing but highly about Allen Robinson. Obviously, they're a little bit disappointed with the Chicago Bears, but they have talked nothing but highly about Allen Robinson. Um, yeah, Allen Robinson, let me tell you something, Nate. Allen Robinson is a very, very good wide receiver. Very good. I think he's one of the cleanest route runners in the game. He's
Yeah, I
definitely
agree.
top 10. When it comes to all wide receivers, top 10 cleanest route runner in the game. That dude's routes are ridiculous. So, and you know what's very unfortunate about Allen Robinson? He doesn't have a quarterback. He doesn't have a good
Absolutely.
enough quarterback to actually give him chances to go catch those balls.
Ma-
He doesn't have one.
imagine what he would be doing if he did.
Right. And my roommate was talking about, and I was talking to my roommate, he said if they had a better quarterback, he believes Allen Robinson would be top five. To be honest with you, top do I personally agree he'd be top five? No, I think he'd be like around 6 or 7, but that's not a stretch whatsoever. Allen Robinson with a good quarterback could easily be he's already an elite wide receiver. He can even be more elite with a good quarterback. I know how good Allen Robinson is. I'm a Vikings fan. I see what he can do. I mean, again, I see my rivals. I know how my rivals, like the players on my rival teams, play. Allen Robinson is a guy that when we go to face the Bears, sorry, there's a bunch of kids outside my window yelling. But going back to the topic, Allen Robinson is the type of player that when we're going to play the Chicago Bears, I look at him on offense because that is one guy to look at. Because Allen Robinson is such an elite wide receiver. He has such elite route running. And you can't do nothing but respect it. But with a good quarterback, Allen Robinson could be so much better. You look at his stats, Nate. Like you look at Allen Robinson's stats for this year. I'm gonna pull him up right now. Hang on a sec. Allen Robinson stats. When you look at his stats for this year, Nate, okay, with Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles as his quarterback, right? He had 102 receptions, 1,250 yards, averaged 12.3 yards per carry, and had 6 TDs. Imagine him with a good receiver. I mean, quarterback, excuse me. Imagine him with a good quarterback. It'd be a completely different story. Like, imagine him with a quarterback like a Tom Brady. Look at Deshaun Watson. Like a Dak Prescott. Like a Russell Wilson. Like a Patrick Mahomes. Um, I'm trying to think here. Trying to think of young
Aaron
quarterbacks.
Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers, thank you. Like if you picture him
Kyler
with those
Murray,
types, who?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, right? If you picture, and we can go on and on, but you picture him with an elite quarterback, and he has a lot more chances. Now, obviously, if he goes to a team with a number one wide receiver like a Mike Evans or a DeAndre Hopkins or a Tyreek Hill or a Josh Allen's another good quarterback or Stephon Diggs. If he goes to a team with a number one wide receiver, he'll obviously be playing number two wide receiver, but he'll be so much better as a wide receiver. We haven't seen the best of Allen Robinson, is what I'm saying. We have not seen it because the quarterback has not been at their best. If that makes any sense. With that being said, his franchise tag this 1 year is expected to be worth 15.8 million. I don't know if he said that.
No, I
If he did,
didn't.
I
Thank you.
apologize. But he's that's what his franchise tag is supposed to be worth. And again, this is another guy who deserves an extension. I'm gonna give the Bears a pass on this one about giving him a franchise tag because this is his first franchise tag, I believe. Yeah, this is his first franchise tag, so I'm gonna give them a pass. But let's be honest, Nate. Let's be honest, Nate. After this year, I expect Allen Robinson to have an extension with the Bears if he's
Right.
happy with the Bears. Obviously, there's circumstances where the player is not happy with the team and they want to trade or they want to release. Obviously, that happens. But If he wants to stay with the Bears and the Bears really do like what he's doing and he's being consistent like he was this year, I expect the Bears to give this man an extension and not just a 2-year, $20 million. No, 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 no. I expect this man to have a nice little five. Here's the one extension I think that'll be perfect for Allen Robinson, right?
Mhm.
5 years. Give him the Odell contract. 5 years, $90 million. I think Allen
Right.
Robinson is worth that, to be honest with you. With a good quarterback, Allen Robinson is worth that. So with that being said, I wish Allen Robinson the best of luck. I wish the Chicago Bears the best of luck, and I'll give it to you.
Right. I just want to pick up from there. Congratulations to Allen Robinson, the Chicago Bears, and I wish them both the best of luck. Yeah, you basically touched up on everything I wanted to say. Obviously now it's up to the Bears to go out and get a better quarterback. Nick Foles isn't cutting it no more. The Mitchell Trubisky can be a good quarterback. Keyword can be. We've seen Mitchell Trubisky play good, but the problem with Mitchell Trubisky is not consistent. So if he can't stay
Absolutely agree.
consistent, then you have to go get another quarterback, right? Whether it means draft a quarterback, or go get one for free agency. I don't know. You do you. As for the extension part, I agree, but the problem with it is that the Bears are negative $4 million in cap space, so that may go against them. But then again, if the season plays out well, they could get some money, try and extend him. So who knows? Maybe they will
You got to
extend him,
let go
maybe they
of some
won't.
guys. You got to
But
let go of some guys. And I
yeah,
think that's
absolutely.
exactly the perfect thing that you can do to keep Allen Robinson. Like, you got some good players on defense, right? Some of those guys, I'm going to be honest with you, some of those guys you can afford to get rid of.
Yeah, right.
No, guys like Khalil Mack, no. Guys like Akeem Hicks, maybe. If Akeem Hicks cannot stay healthy, Akeem Hicks could be a guy on going to a different, getting released. Guys like Eddie Jackson, I believe are worth keeping. Guys like Fuller, the safety, I believe that guy's worth keeping.
Right.
Um, but there are some guys on that defense you can afford to release. And like you said, the -4. You get rid of like 3 starters in that defense who are not elite, you have enough money to give Allen Robinson something. But I believe Allen Robinson deserves something.
Right. I absolutely agree. And with that, and if you get enough, maybe not only can you extend Allen Robinson, but you can also go and get a quarterback if you can. I highly doubt it though, because there's only so much you can get out of releasing players. But who knows? Maybe the Bears can pull off a miracle. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is moving forward, but whatever that is, I do wish them the best of luck, and I do wish Allen Robinson the best of luck.